What's good? It's your boy Zachary Carroll, aka Pastor Z. And today I received a video about a pastor demanding tithes from his congregation. I decided to do a pastor reacts. No more wasting time. Let's get into it.
Even found out that Movado, you can buy a Movado watch in Sam's.
Yes, you can.
Did he just ask for a Movado watch? Oh, Lord. See, this is why people don't go to church. See, none of them bought a watch.
Yes, you can. And y'all know I asked for one last year. Here it is.
He's asking his congregation for a Movado watch. Is that the type of service that Jesus wants? Is that the service that our congregants should be giving us as leaders in the church? See, and look how he's dressed. This old half tuxedo Catholic priest type get up.
Is the whole way in August. I still ain't got it. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Let me kick down the door and talk to my cheap sons and daughters. I don't want to hear no more excuses about what y'all can't afford. You can't afford it because you don't see the value here. Y'all hear from y'all pastor and father, I'm over y'all. I'm over your cheap expressions. See, that's how I know you still poor, broke, busted, and disgusted, because of how you've been honoring me.
This is sad. So he's also a prosperity preacher? Oh, gosh. So what, if they give you money so you can buy watches, their life is going to be better? Is that what you're teaching?
I'm not worth your McDonald's money. I'm not worth your Red Lobster money.
What you mean? First of all, when someone gives to the church, you're not giving to the head pastor. I know some Baptist churches are in the Baptist tradition. There's multiple ways to give. You can give to the church, you can give to the pastor, y'all that. But if you're giving out of the kindness of your heart because God has moved you to give. That's what you're doing.
I ain't worth your St. John knit. Y'all can't afford it no how. I ain't worth y'all Louis Vuitton.
Oh, and then he's insulting his congregation too, calling them poor.
I ain't worth your Prada. I'm not worth your Gucci.
All right, so just to not rail on him the whole video, if his point is that you are spending your money in these places when you should set aside some money for the church, that would be a good point. I can get behind that. I can get behind a pastor saying, hey, you're going to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars eating out all year, buying expensive bags, expensive clothes, but you ain't giving nothing to the church. That's a problem. So if that's his point, which I don't think it is, but if that's his point, okay, I'll give him that. That's a valid point.
Mother, oh, I'm saying this, and I promise you, Deacon Ian, it's not with respect of want. I'm saying it because I want you to understand just what God is saying.
All right. Oh, gosh. This is why it's so hard for Christian leaders. So many of us be acting a fool. What does Jesus say about tithing? I knew it was about tithing, so I went ahead and pulled up this scripture. Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! You pay a tenth of mint, dill, and cumin, and yet you have neglected the more important matters of the law: justice, mercy, faithfulness. These things you should have done without neglecting the others. Blind guides, you strain out a gnat but gulp down a camel. So Pharisees were basically not living up to their pledge of godliness. Their godliness was but a rouge, an image. Might as well have been a carved idol image because it was fake. Inside, they were evil and greedy and sinful. And so here, Jesus is saying, he's talking about paying of the 10th, which is what the tithe was in the Old Testament. And they were neglecting justice, mercy, and faithfulness. These are more weightier matters. Other translations say more weightier. Here it says more important. These things should have been done without neglecting the others. So you should tithe. And the key word is should. A strong should. It's not about salvation. So when people say requirement, my mind immediately goes to you need to do it in order to be saved. But you should. You should tithe. Jesus was like, yeah, you should do these things without neglecting the more important matters of the law. If you don't tithe, you're being disobedient. You're not losing your salvation. In the same way that if you don't get baptized, you don't lose your salvation. But you should tithe. You should give. Give to the church. Pray to God to let you know what you should give. Because one thing that maybe I can agree with him about is that people will spend years and years or months and months in a church consuming all the resources, receiving the good word, going to all the events, eating at all the cookouts and everything. And they never tithe once. They never give to the church at all. That ain't right. Tell me one thing in life that you just take from, period. Or that is of value. You should give. Not because it's a requirement, but because of love. You should tithe. Should you buy your pastor a Movado watch because he asked for it? No. That boy crazy. Anyway. Let me know what you think down below. Let me know what you think down below. Do you think this pastor is being unreasonable, or does he have a point about going off on his congregation for not tithing, not giving anything to the church, if that's indeed what they were doing?
I'm going to find out the truth. I guarantee you that.
We don't know. But I'd love to dialogue with you down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you found this video funny, helpful, interesting, please share it with a friend. If it would uplift their spirits this day, I would really appreciate it if you would hit that share button, share it on your Facebook, share it on your Instagram, share it on your Twitter, send it via text message, put it in a group chat. It would really help out the channel. We are still on the road to 500 subscribers, and we're going to get there one subscriber at a time, and we need your help as a subscriber. That's all I got for you. My name is Zachary Carroll, aka Pastor Z. Y'all be cool.